and welcome to the National Universities Quiz Challenge. And we have had an exciting round 1 and round 2. Now we're going to move on to the next episode, which is featuring a different set of teams. Probably some of them are your favorites, and probably some of them are not going to make it. In this round, we are joined by the University of Zimbabwe, Harare Institute of Technology, Lupane State University, and Great Zimbabwe University. Now, just a brief recap of what we have done so far. We've announced that this is a show that is meant to engage young people as well as to identify knowledge gaps with regards to sexual and reproductive health and rights. And it's also a show that is meant to be entertaining. You have to have fun. We have to enjoy as young people. And that is something that we are also going to try to do throughout the duration of this show. Now, we are joined by the same wonderful panel of adjudicators who have been with us since the start. And in as much as, well, some of the answers have been very, thought-provoking, they have still been here, they've been very resilient, and we thank them for that. We have Eni Zoa from National AIDS Council, we have Jairos Mutore from Saywat, and we have Blessing Glovu from the Ministry of Education. And we are also joined by Prisca Signoro in the Sign Language Desk. Now, I'm going to give this chance to the teams to introduce themselves so that we know which participants we have in the house, starting with the University of Zimbabwe.
Hello viewers, hello listeners. My name is Saunyama John from the University of Zimbabwe, doing sociology.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Carol Neshava, University of Zimbabwe, studying political science and diplomacy.
Thank you. HIT?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Lawson Chiriri. I'm from HIT, studying Chemical and Processing Systems Engineering.
Good afternoon. My name is Tinatinda Lile Nyamakura, and I'm currently studying Electronic Commerce at the Harare Institute of Technology.
Oh, thank you. You guys won the first edition. How are you feeling about the third?
It's a bit of pressure on us, but we are willing to do our best.
Well, thank you for that. And Lupane State University?
Good day, everyone. I am Brian Mandati from Lupane State University. I'm doing Animal Science and Resident Management.
Hi viewers, my name is Thandeka Spanda from Lupane State University, also doing Animal Science and Resident Management.
Pleased to have you guys. And finally, Great Zimbabwe.
Warmest and finest greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vunzawabaya Blessing, studying Development Studies at the University of Choice.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chidom Tumbranzo, fourth year law student at Great Zimbabwe University.
Well, thank you for those introductions. Now, the basic rules for this quiz challenge are as follows. We have 12 teams, and 3 are going to be eliminated in round 1. We are going to tally the scores, and the 3 teams with the lowest scores are unfortunately the teams that will not be able to make through to the next round. So maybe the teams in here, you are possibly seeing them for the first and last time. Maybe you see them all the way up to the finals. I am going to open your set of questions. This is where all the heartbreaks, the shivers, the heat, and the sweat are sealed in this paper. Are you guys ready? Okay, whoever is praying I don't open this envelope, it's working. Keep it up. All right. Well, so the rules for this quiz challenge are simple. Each team has exactly 10 seconds to answer a question. So I will ask a question, and then they are free to write whenever they want. I'm also going to ask that same question the second time, and the timer is going to start after I finish reading the question for the second time. Also, as soon as teams are done, they are going to brandish their answers, and I'm going to randomly select some teams to read out the questions that they wrote and probably probe some questions to just understand exactly how they arrived to that conclusion. So you guys are ready, right? So remember to tag us, to talk to us on social media using hashtag UniQChallenge. So category 1 is drawn from the field of family planning and contraception. And the first question in category 1 is drawn from abbreviations. The question reads, in relation to contraception, what does the abbreviation CHC stand for? I repeat, in relation to contraception, what does the abbreviation CHC stand for? Your 10 seconds start now. 5 seconds. Time is up. Please stop writing and raise your boards. All right, so I'm going to start with the university of choice, or so they say, to read out their answer.
Combined hormonal contraceptive.
And we are also going to invite the university that says there's only one university in Zimbabwe, the University of Zimbabwe, and everyone else to also read their answer.
Contraceptive, hormonal, and C.
Thank you. Well, regardless of how you tag your institutions, the answer that I have here is combined hormonal contraception. The second question is drawn from the field of definition of terms, and the question reads, define the term contraception. I repeat, define the term contraception. Your 10 seconds start now. Five seconds. Time is up. Please raise your boards. Okay. LSU, can you please read out your answer?
Prevention of pregnancy.
Thank you. And can you also read out your answer, Lupane? Sorry, Great Zimbabwe University.
Method to birth control.
Methods to birth control. Well, the answer that I have here, or the answers are the prevention of conception by avoiding fertile periods, by imposing a barrier between the sperm and the egg, by killing sperm, or by preventing the release of eggs from their ovaries. Okay, you can rub your boards now. The next question is drawn from statistics, and the question reads, what is the contraceptive prevalence rate in Zimbabwe? I repeat, what is the contraceptive prevalence rate in Zimbabwe? Your 10 seconds start now. 5 seconds left. Time is up. Please show your answers. Okay, so HIT, how are you guys feeling?
We're good as for now.
Okay, can you read out your answer?
67%.
Well, the answer that I have here is 67, plus or minus 67%. The final question in category number 1 is drawn from general knowledge, and the question reads, what is the name of the newly introduced male condom in Zimbabwe? I repeat, what is the name of the newly introduced male condom in Zimbabwe? 10 seconds start now. 5 seconds. Time is up. Please stop writing. Raise your boards. Okay, so can you read out your answer, Great Zimbabwe?
Gold, blue.
And Lupane?
Blue and gold.
Okay, it was right between the two of you. Well, the answer that I have here is blue gold. Please switch off your microphone. That marks the end for category number 1. Now we move on to the second category, which is drawn from STIs, including HIV and AIDS, tuberculosis, and cancer. The first question in this category is drawn from abbreviations. What does the abbreviation PPTCT stand for in line with HIV and AIDS? I repeat, what does the abbreviation PPTCT stand for in line with HIV and AIDS? Your 10 seconds start now. 5 seconds. Time is up. Raise your answers. Okay, so Yuzet, what is your answer?
Protective, preventive.
All right, and how do you feel about that answer?
Good.
Wow, I like your confidence. How do you also feel HIT?
We didn't finish, so we're not good for now.
No, you said didn't finish, but they are very good. What did you write?
We wrote parent P, trans child.
Well, the answer that I have here with me is prevention of parent-to-child transmission. The second question is drawn from definitions, and the question reads, what is acute infection in relation to HIV transmission? I repeat, what is acute infection in relation to HIV transmission? Your 10 seconds start now. Time is up. Please stop writing. Okay, 10 seconds is not a lot of time, so you have to use your time wisely. Okay. Well, please read out your answer, starting with Lupane State University.
Infections that are
We didn't finish that part.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Can you also read out your answers, CZU?
First stage, between 2 to 6 weeks.
Well, the answer that I have with me is the period following infection when there is rapid production of virus. The next question is drawn from statistics, and the question reads, how many people are currently on ART in Zimbabwe? I repeat, how many people are currently on ART in Zimbabwe? Your 10 seconds start now. Five seconds. Time is up. Please raise your boards. Okay, so let's start with the team with, let's start with Lupane. What is your answer?
1.2 thousand. 1.2 thousand.
1,000. Okay, how do you feel about that?
I don't know.
And how do you guys feel from HIT?
Very confident with our answer.
With what number?
1.23 million.
Oh, I do see a trend of 1.2s and 1.3s in millions. Well, the answer that I have here with me is plus or minus 800,000. The last question in category number 2 is a general knowledge question, and it reads, how many STI cases are recorded worldwide every day according to the World Health Organization? I repeat, how many STI cases are recorded worldwide every day according to WHO? Your 10 seconds start now. Five seconds. 1 second, and time is up. Please show your answers. Whatever you wrote, please show us. You said, can you read out your answer?
Plus or minus 400,000.
Okay, and can you also read out your answer, Lupane?
4 million.
You two do agree on the 4, but well, the zeros are the problem. In any case, the correct answer that I do have with me is plus or minus, and it doesn't have a 4, 1 million, plus or minus 1 million. That marks the end for category number 2. We now move on to the third category, which is drawn from gender-based violence, including sexual exploitation and abuse. And the first question in that segment, or in that category, reads, and it's an abbreviation question, what does the abbreviation PSEA stand for? I repeat, what does the abbreviation PSEA stand for? Your 10 seconds start now. Three seconds. Time is up. Please show your answers. Oh, is 10 seconds really a problem, or there really is something wrong with your markers? Well, can you read out what you wrote at the end there, GZU?
Parent sexual.
Pardon?
Parent sexual.
Okay, can you explain to us like why you arrived to that conclusion?
Since you mentioned about the PTC in the first segment, so we just thought we can also try and emulate that skill again.
Oh, wow. Okay. So abbreviation, people just copy each other, right? And then they just add another word. Like when you say LGBT, and then you add an I, and you're like, so that makes sense. We'll say the same thing, right?
Affirmative.
Okay. So, well, the answer that I have with me is prevention of sexual exploitation and abuse. The second question is a definition question, and it reads, what is gender-based violence? I repeat, what is gender-based violence? You have 10 seconds, which start now. 5 seconds. And time is up. Please show your answers. Okay, so let's start with Lupane.
We wrote atrocities according to sex.
Okay, you seem to find your answer funny.
No, I like it.
Oh, wow, she likes your answer. Okay, and what about you, HIT?
The female violence from men,
Oh, do you think men can be abused?
definitely.
Well, the answer that I have here is it is violence directed against a person because of their gender. The next question is drawn from statistics, and the question reads, what percentage of women in the world have experienced some form of violence? I repeat, what percentage of women in the world have experienced some form of violence? You have 10 seconds, which start now. 5 seconds. Stop writing, time is up, show your answers. All right, so to the question, what percentage of women in the world have experienced some form of violence? You said, what do you have?
48%.
And what do you have from DZU?
80%.
Okay. Well, the answer that I have with me here is 30%, which leads to the final question, which is a general knowledge question. So this is general knowledge, and the question reads, in what month do we commemorate activism against gender-based violence? I repeat, in what month do we commemorate activism against gender-based violence? Five seconds. Okay, seems like everyone was fast with this question. Please show your answers. Right, so let's start with Lupane. What is your answer? December, more for the Christmas holidays.
Yes.
All right,
During the
and
Christmas holidays.
what is your answer? Use it.
November.
Oh, and you guys, how do you feel about that?
Very confident.
Will you guys be participating
So,
in the commemorations against GBV?
yes.
All right, well, the answer that I have here is November. Category number 4, and now that we're in category 4, it means we're down to the last 8 questions. So for some teams, this is going to be the last 8 questions they'll answer in this challenge. For some teams, they will definitely make it through. The first question in category 4 reads, and it's drawn from the field of COVID-19, mental health, drug and substance abuse. First question is an abbreviation question. In TB and HIV screening for infants, what does DBS stand for? And I repeat, in TB and HIV screening for infants, what does DBS stand for? You can start writing. Five seconds. Well, time is up, guys. Please show your answers. I do hope everyone wrote this time around. Let's start with use it.
Screening. The others we didn't write.
Oh, okay. And what is your answer?
We have nothing.
What is that in between the D and the S?
It was best.
Sorry?
Best.
So best screening, and what did you guys write?
Database survey.
Okay, and is that you?
DBS stands for DBS.
Yeah, totally makes sense, right? Well, the answer that I have is dry blood sample. So, question number 2, what term describes a type of mood disorder with marked changes in mood between extreme elation or happiness and severe depression? I'll repeat the question. What term describes a type of mood disorder with marked changes in mood between extreme elation or happiness and severe depression? Your timer starts now. Three seconds left. Time is up. Please show your answers. GZU, what do you have?
Anxiety.
All right. Well, it's you versus everyone else at this point. And the clash of David and Goliath, seems like Goliath is winning this one. The answer that I have is bipolar. The next question is drawn from statistics, and the question reads, currently, according to the World Health Organization, what proportion of people worldwide suffer from mental disorders? I repeat, currently, according to the World Health Organization, what proportion of people worldwide suffer from mental disorders? Your 10 seconds start now. Few seconds. Time is up. Please show your answers. Okay. So let's start with Lupane. What is your answer?
We have 85%.
How confident are you?
We're very confident. We're very confident.
So 8.5 people in, how many are we? Yeah, we're
a
9.
few
So
billions.
probably 7 people here have some mental illness, right?
Yes, because some of them are undetectable and stuff.
Undetectable.
Yeah.
Well, the answer that I have, and you probably have to debate with World Health Organization, is 13%. Yeah, you debate with them for me, right? The final question that I have is a general question, and the question reads, when is World TB Day commemorated? And I repeat, when is World TB Day commemorated? Your 10 seconds start now. Five seconds. Time is up. Please brandish your boards. All right, so let me start with Lupane. I clearly had a yes from you guys, like when I asked that question. Can I firstly get an answer on why you got excited?
March is my lucky month because it's my birth month and I knew it.
Wow, happy belated. Happy belated. Yuzet, how do you feel?
Yeah, we're not sure of our answer.
You're very sure?
We are not sure of our answer.
Oh, okay. Well, seems like birthday girl over here really knows her answers. Well, it's 24 March. That marks the end for category number 4, which now means we're down to the last 4 questions of not only this episode, but this round as well, because we already had 2 other rounds. And at the end of this round, we're going to give the judges time to allocate the scores to determine which 3 teams are unfortunately not going to make it. Heartbreaks. The field is, category number 5 is drawn from sexual reproductive health and climate change. So I hope you guys know about your climate change. Well, the first question reads, in line with climate change, what does the abbreviation GWP stand for? In line with climate change, what does the abbreviation GWP stand for? Your timer starts now. Four seconds. Time is up. Please show your answers. Well, it's okay. Let me start with you. Said, what is your answer?
Global warming prevention.
Let me move to you guys. HIT, what is your answer?
Global World Program.
Okay. LSU.
Global warming program.
Finally, GZU.
Global warming program.
All right. Well, I don't know who got the P's and the W's correct in this one, but the answer is global warming potential. The next question is a definition question, and it's a very simple question. Define climate change. I repeat, define climate change. Your 10 seconds start now. 5 seconds. Time is up. Please show your answers. All right, so randomly, please, can you explain your answers, HIT?
Our answer is the change in general weather condition.
Thank you, and can you read out your answers, GZU?
Coldness or hotness of the atmosphere.
Thank you. The answer that I have here with me is, it is a change in the average conditions such as temperature, rainfall in a region over a long period of time. The fourth question in sexual and reproductive health and climate change category is a statistics question, and the question reads, in which year did Zimbabwe experience Cyclone Idai? I repeat, which year did Zimbabwe experience Cyclone Idai? Your 10 seconds start now. 2 seconds. All right, please brandish your answers. Oh, let me start with the team that wrote this question like lightning fast. HIT, can you explain the process?
I was part of the team that helped people from Chimanman.
Oh, experience is a very unfair teacher. What is your answer?
2019.
And Lupane?
We wrote 2017.
Okay, 2017, where were you in 2017? Were you at university, high school?
I was in high school. Like we have had so many cyclones, so we're kind of like confusing the.
Oh, all right. Well, the answer that I have here is 2019, which leads to the final question, which is the question that is drawn from general knowledge. Unfortunately, for some of you, it's the last question you're going to answer today. For some, it's just one of many, which is also quite unfortunate if you think about it. So, I am not going to give you the answer to this question. That's very unfortunate. I'm just going to keep it to myself so that you also don't know whatever points you have, so that you don't go out there and debate with the other teams on whether you got it correct or not. The question is a general knowledge question, and it reads, in which year was the first World Climate Conference held? I repeat, in which year was the first World Climate Conference held? Your 10 seconds start now. Time is unfortunately up. For some of you, it's permanently up. Please show your answers. Okay, let's start with, great Zimbabwe. How are you guys feeling? How has been the tournament so far?
It's been electric.
Electric?
Sure.
Are you guys confident? Are you guys going to shock us by going into the next round?
We played our part. We leave it to God.
Oh, okay. Lupane.
It's been hot.
Really is. Can you read out your answer?
It's 1959.
And can you also read out your answer, Great Zimbabwe?
1956.
All right. How are you guys feeling about your answer so far?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad. And you guys?
I'm confident about the protocol which was the protocol which was held, but I'm not certain about the date.
Oh, look at you, giving adjudicators some thoughts to debate after you're done. All right, we see. How are you guys feeling from HIT?
It's been hot.
Oh boy, it's been hot.
It's been really hot.
People said I'm cold in the previous round. Is it not working? Like, am I cooling you down?
It's not enough.
Wow, okay. I will be worse in the next round. I will be lethal. Can you read out your answer?
We have 1954.
And how are you feeling about that answer?
We're not so sure about this one.
Okay, what inspired the date?
It just came to us.
Miracles do happen, you know. It's how God came to his prophets, right? Just came. You said.
1979.
And how do you feel about that answer?
Cheetahs don't have to race with dogs to prove their speed.
All right.
So
All right.
we'll
You know,
be very fair.
I have no idea what I am in this animal hierarchy, so before I attempt you to explain, I am going to kick you out of my studio and end the round.